Hey, welcome to the video. I'm Coach Shayla Ma'at. I'm a mother, a homeschooler, and a transformation coach. I show people how to use alchemy to break past their limits and transform. If you're into personal development, I want to invite you to subscribe. I post weekly content on personal development centered around fitness, nutrition, and mindset. I invite you to check out the description box where you'll find links to my one-on-one coaching, courses, the podcast, the book club, as well as my Amazon books. So I look forward to engaging with you down in those comments or working with you one-on-one. Don't forget to check out the 100 Days of Self-Love daily journal and planner. It is available now on Amazon, and the link to that is also in the description. So, there's one thing about life that I've noticed that I don't think I hear many people talking about. And that is how we really don't have control over our childhood or the past. We have really no say-so in who we're born to, what race, what gender, any of that. We don't have any control over that. However, your childhood literally shapes you. Your upbringing literally shapes you. And it's crazy that we really don't get to choose who we're born to, our upbringing. And some people really have messed up childhoods, and those childhoods, no matter whether they were good or bad, whether you had good parents or not, those childhood impacts you and shapes you. And, there's many ways to heal from childhood. Therapy is a way. And I think that's great. I've taken therapy, but you have to be able to sustain success, and you have to be able to sustain yourself beyond a weekly therapy session throughout the day, throughout your triggers, and be able to know how. And honestly, before you can even begin to sustain healing, you have to be able to identify and just kind of know that you've been impacted by your childhood. And this is not about dwelling in the past. It's just about being able to identify limiting beliefs, things that may have occurred if you had a negative childhood or have limiting beliefs that were formed. So although we have no control over our childhood and our family who we're born to, if we were hurt, if we have limiting beliefs, it is our job to go in and find those limiting beliefs from the past and reprogram them and replace them with self-empowering beliefs so that we can move beyond our limits. Why is this important? Well, because once you have gotten rid of the limiting beliefs that is blocking you, what is it blocking? It's blocking your authentic self. It's blocking what you're naturally good at, being able to shine through with no hesitation, no self-doubt. That authentic self is the reason that you came to the planet. So I don't know how we ended up with the parents we ended up with, but life here in this 3D realm is not forever. So because life is not forever, you have a certain amount of time to get a certain amount of things done and live a certain amount of experiences and get a feel of what life is about. And you're not getting the full feel if you're not able to even be the only unique you that you are. You are who you are regardless of your childhood. You were who you were before you were programmed with limiting beliefs and trauma from the past. And so you can use alchemy to get down into who you really are by removing those self-limiting beliefs and starting to tap into what really resonates with you and what really inspires you. See, the problem is the inner you, the inner child in you before you were tampered with, before you were changed and formed, needs an opportunity in this life to express itself. You weren't born to be suppressed. And some of the beliefs that were formed through your childhood can suppress you if you do not release them and upgrade. And the benefits of finding your limiting beliefs, finding what happened to you in your childhood, is going to help you to be able to live that authentic life and give your inner child an opportunity to shine. It's going to give you an opportunity to be your authentic self with no limit. People really sleep on the inner child, and everything is all about so-called about adulting and competing with the next. And really, it's not about that. It's really about tapping into what your inner concepts and ideas are, not what you've been programmed to believe about yourself and your environment. No, where's that curiosity? Where is that inquisitiveness? Where is that creativity? Where is that limitlessness? You left it in your childhood. Wherever you were hurt, wherever you began to form limiting beliefs, wherever you began to feel that it wasn't safe to be you, that's where you left it at. And you form beliefs that need to be turned back into empowering ones. Your limiting beliefs may not completely restrain you in every way, in every aspect of life. But I know for me, some of the things that I believed in my childhood held me in an identity that did not match my desires. And as I evolved and became an adult and developed new desires, those same old limiting beliefs that were formed in childhood, that were hidden in my subconscious, in my what I believed I deserved, those beliefs were limiting me and keeping me from reaching my desires. So it was imperative that I got in there and started to do the work. The inner work, the alchemy. Because without that alchemy, without me taking out the time to begin to reprogram those limiting beliefs, I was, although evolving as an adult and creating beautiful physical surroundings, I was still attracting the same toxic friends, horrible relationships, and patterns of dysfunction. Because what happens is whatever you believe you deserve or don't deserve from your childhood affects your finances. It affects what you believe you deserve. It also affects your opportunities because you're holding back based on self-doubt, based on whatever you were programmed to believe as a child. So you must do the work. Once I began to get into the work, opportunities started to open up for me because I was able to naturally make moves based on my new beliefs and what I desired. So these things will naturally become a part of your life. The improvement will be the side effect of you just upgrading your beliefs, what you believe you deserve, who you believe you are. So if you're ready to get more out of life, remove those limiting beliefs from childhood trauma, and unlock your authentic self, I invite you, in the mini course, you're going to be able to identify your limiting beliefs and top triggers. Then use them to complete transformative exercises and create a blueprint and guide to use over the next 21 days as you begin to transform and break past limits from your childhood. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And if you have survived your childhood, then you are strong enough to start to address some of those limiting beliefs and give yourself access to the power within, which is authenticity. Life is a gift, and God gave us this gift by waking us up in the morning. So what you can do to get started is check the description box where you can find a link to the mini course. as well as a link to the 100 Days of Self-Love Daily Journal and Planner, my freebies, the Ma'at Portal podcast, and the Book Nook Book Club Book of the Month on Amazon. Remember to follow me on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook at Coach Shayla Ma'at, and check out the Ma'at Shop on TikTok. Watch this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.